The name of this talk today is called Prevention is Better Than the Cure. Um, it's put on by organicsabsolutellypure.com. My name is Mark Cymerint. Uh, I am a chiropractor in Southern California. We have a company we started in 2016. It's called Organics Absolutely Pure. I started the company because I was sick of expensive supplements that were in fancy glass bottles with very, very non verifiable ingredients from non verifiable countries, to put it nicely. And with that being said, um, with that being said, the uh, the company I wanted to create was a product that I wanted to take for myself. And so the product that I wanted to take was a product with verifiable ingredients, a product that the chiropractors and doctors would only be the only ones carrying this line. And for them, I wanted to certify that the ingredients were what they said they are on the bottle. And so I wanted to guarantee that the ingredients were organic, non GMO, gluten free, vegan, and kosher. The products are free from having any soy, gluten, milk, wheat, peanuts, GMOs, shellfish, sweeteners, or sugars, and that the products were made here in the USA, where we could verify the entire process from start to finish, including the kosher certification, and verify every ingredients certificates that they are what they say they are. So that's how I started the company. And the company was only sold amongst healthcare professionals only. And I started, patients started getting these products, and all of a sudden, their friends, their families started asking, how do I get these products? I don't go to that particular doctor's office. How do I get them? So we made an executive decision last year to start selling retail. And we're only doing that on the internet. And we do have some smaller health food stores and vegan restaurants and kosher stores and restaurants that are carrying this exclusively, and and it just started taking off. So that brings me to this day in time where I can talk about it to the retail market as well as the wholesale market. And it's a fantastic company, and I wanted to share about each product, about myself, and give the audience really a good understanding of nutritional supplements. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I'm a first generation American. Both my parents were Holocaust survivors. My father was 5.5 years in Auschwitz concentration camp, and my mother was in hiding. And, you know, my family history, I grew up in Michigan, and I remember one specific story that my father told me about Auschwitz that I want to share because I think it's very relevant to today's times. And the story was that he was forcefully vaccinated for typhoid fever, typhus, in Auschwitz. He was pulled out of line. He was taken to the infirmary. He believes it was Dr. Mangala that actually injected him and one other um, inmate from his group two guys got pulled out of the line in the morning. They were taken to the infirmary. They were vaccinated. And within 4 hours, they both went back to the barracks. Within 4 hours, his friend died. And my dad, shortly after that, blacked out. And he doesn't remember anything for about 4.5 days. And apparently, other inmates hid him under a bunk and they covered him up and they read his number that he had on his arm. They read his number. I think it was 12 to 16 times a day. They took roll call and they read his number. Somebody called his number out for 4.5 days during roll calls. And when my dad recovered, nobody really talked about it. Nobody admitted to who was hiding him and who helped call his number out. But that's what they did for each other in the camps. And these other Holocaust survivor inmates saved my father's life. So my father told me this story, and he was not a big fan of vaccinations because of the forced vaccines in Auschwitz that he received. And so we kind of grew up holistically in my home, maybe as a result of that traumatic event. But they didn't vaccinate my dad for typhus, excuse me, to protect him against typhus, because they didn't do all the other inmates. They vaccinated him to see how long he could live with typhus being injected into his veins. So my dad was kind of not real pro-vaccine. And he mentioned this story to me several times in my life. And so we were more of in a preventative healthcare family. That's where I came from. I remember from being 3 and 4 years old taking vitamin supplements. And I was the only one of all my friends that took vitamin supplements, especially at that young of an age. I mean, back then they only had like the Flintstone vitamins and things like that. But my mom actually taught me how to swallow an actual vitamin supplement. And I was good at it and I was able to do it my whole life. And so I grew up with that. And that led me into pre-medicine. Excuse me. It led me into pre-med. And it also, from there, I knew I didn't really want to prescribe drugs for people. So I switched my major to, I still was in biology major, but then I switched to chiropractic. And I was the youngest graduate in my chiropractic college at Life West in Northern California. And I've been dealing with preventative health care for over 30 years, every single day. So I was also the ICAC Chiropractor of the Year. I'm an international lecturer, although my voice isn't sounding great today, but I am. And I am also the founder of Triad Seminars, which has been a continuing education seminar program for over 28 years. And I'm also the founder and CEO of Organics Absolutely Pure Supplements. So I basically, on a daily basis, I remove nerve interference as it exists in the spinal column so your body can control itself and function as close to 100% of its potential and allow the body to heal itself. I also work with patients to prevent diseases and achieve wellness. And I'm the father of two. I am married, and I'm an current avid hockey player, even though probably shouldn't still be out there, but I am. Here is some major quotes that I wanted to put in there because I want you guys to see exactly where things have been and where they are going in healthcare. It says, don't rely on the doctors to heal you if you won't care for your own health. If you don't eat right, exercise and sleep well, you'll harm your health. That's from the Rebbe Menachem Mendel Schneerson on Jewish Educational Media Gem. Another quote: doctors are only preoccupied with disease and don't have the time to learn preventative health care. It's another quote from the Lubavitcher Rebbe. And here's yet another quote: indeed, hospitals must be supportive. May God spare us any need of them. But therefore, one must consider if people would cease abusing food and drink to destroy their physical health and cease destroying their spiritual health by acting impulsively and recklessly, and would instead, as Maimonides instructs, choose the middle path. Torah brings healing to the world, the kind of healing that preempts the onset of sickness. Then all the hospitals would close since everyone would be in the best health. It's another quote from the Rebbe. Here's yet another quote. In medical terms, there are two ways of treating people. One is therapeutically, and the other is preventative. Thomas Edison in 1903 said, "The doctor of the future will give no medicine, but will interest his patients in the care of the human frame, in diet, and in the cause and prevention of disease." And the son of the founder of chiropractic quoted this: "The preservation of health is easier than the cure for disease." In the future, chiropractic will be valued for its preventative qualities as much as for relieving and adjusting the cause of ailments. And medicine is the study of disease and what causes man to die. Chiropractic is the study of health and what causes the man to live. B.J. Palmer, 1920, the developer of chiropractic. Okay. This is the first supplement I want to talk to you in my supplement line. 1 in every 3 adults don't get enough sleep. They have restless sleep, especially in these times of uncertainty, even more so. And we came up with a product, and it wasn't just for sleep, it was for cramping, muscle cramping, people that cramp in the middle of the night, your calf, your legs, your feet, your toes. You come out of a swimming pool, your toes curl over, you go try to exercise, your foot goes into a cramp, your hands could go into a cramp when you're cooking food or writing with your fingers. So we came up with a product that is probably going to eliminate the majority of those things. It's called chelated minerals. Chelated is the key word here because there's a lot of mineral supplements out there, and there's all different forms of mineral supplements. There are colloidal minerals that are in liquid solutions, there are elemental minerals, and there's a lot of chelated minerals that are not certified to be chelated. So we wanted to give the doctors originally a product that they could trust is chelated. And so basically the benefits of this product are it takes care of muscle cramping, calms your nerves and anxiety. It's good for constipation. It's good for restless leg syndrome, for migraines, osteoporosis prevention. That's a big one. And because it's in a chelated form, it has ultimate absorption. Here is the ingredients of this product. It's a natural aid for muscle cramping and bone loss prevention is how we market this product. And it has, everything is chelated. So if you look at the ingredient list and you notice on the bottom left, it says Trax, Traacs. Trax is a registered trademark of Albion Laboratories, and as far as I know of, is the only certifying agency that the ingredients that you're getting are actually chelated. It stands for the um, the the true amino acid chelate system, and so this supplement will prevent cramping and osteoporosis or bone loss. And when we use this certification tracks, you can see the first ingredient is 600 milligrams of calcium biglycinate chelate, certified by Trax. Magnesium biglycinate chelate Trax, 500 milligrams. Potassium glycinate complex Trax, 300 milligrams. And then we have Calci K, which is calcium potassium citrate. And then we have something called Ferroshell. This is safe for pregnant women. It's ferrous biglycinate chelate. It is a form of iron in a chelated form. It's only 5 milligrams. It also has sodium, vitamin D, 400 IUs of vitamin D, and zinc biglycinate chelate, as well as a few other ingredients like raspberry leaf extract, corydalis, organic wild yam, cramp bark, organic ginger root, and a few other trace minerals. It's gluten-free, non-GMO, vegan, and kosher. The symbol for the kosher is truly kosher. They're out of New York and Los Angeles, and they're one of the top kosher symbols that are out there, other than OU and a couple other ones. There's a lot of kosher symbols that are not at that level, and uh, for example, I was looking when I started the company, we were looking at originally at ingredients, and a lot of ingredients that I did not buy from came from China and the Philippines and other countries. And those, you could get kosher certifications from those countries. And I showed a Orthodox rabbi the certifications from China, and the first thing he did was he just started laughing. And I said, "What's so funny?" And he goes, "This is not real. This is not a real certification." He goes, "I don't think anybody who is totally eating kosher would even touch that certification." So he gave me a list of certifications that would be acceptable, and I started interviewing those kosher certifiers to find the symbol that I wanted to use. And I like Truly Kosher TK out of New York and LA as being the one I want to use. They're very strict. They look at every ingredient. It took them a long time to certify all my ingredients. It took them a while to certify the manufacturing plants. It was not an easy process, yet they also look over the vegan, the non-GMO, the organic symbols, all the other symbols that my products have are also overlooked by the kosher certifier. And this is a solid product that you can depend on. And I can't say the same for many other products that are out there, especially in the organic and in the kosher world. I haven't been real confident on a lot of the symbols and a lot of the things. Now, here are some articles. I'm not going to go over these studies with you because it would be too boring for you. I just want to read you the title of some of these articles and the date of publication so you know that we are current on our literature, we're current on our research, and everything in the literature backs up every single ingredient that we use. So we're not just throwing stuff in a bottle and getting it to you without any rhyme or any reason. So this article is titled Effects of Magnesium Citrate, Magnesium Oxide, and Magnesium Sulfate Supplementation on Arterial Stiffness in Healthy Overweight Individuals. This is a study protocol for randomized controlled trial. It's published 2019 in Trials Journal, Trials Magazine, which is a magazine of all controlled trials. So it's a current one. We have another one on the effectiveness and treatment of iron deficiency anemia in infants and young children with ferrous biglycinate chelate. That's the chelated form called Ferroshell. It's in my product, and I wanted you to read about that if you were interested out of Nutrition Magazine. This one is the relative effectiveness of iron biglycinate chelate Ferroshell again, and ferrous sulfate in the control of iron deficiency in pregnant women. This is out of the archives of Nutrition 2001. This one's 2018, invited review, mineral absorption mechanisms, mineral interactions that affect acid base, antioxidant status, and diet considerations to improve mineral status. All right. So before we move away from the mineral product, I want to let you know that this retails for $44. It is a great product. We do offer discounts for you listening to the call today, and free shipping and 10% off. But besides that, to get calcium, for those of you who don't understand, to get calcium to get absorbed into the bone, you need calcium, magnesium, and vitamin D. And you need pretty significant amounts of those to get calcium absorbed by the bone. Otherwise, you're going to flush out the calcium, and it's going to be expensive pee is what you're buying. So not with this product. You know it's getting absorbed. It's also chelated, which is the best form. It's top shelf. I wouldn't even buy minerals that weren't chelated. Next, this is my number one selling product. It has been from day one. It is also the first product that we created. It is for chronic inflammation, may be the common factor in many diseases. And we created a high potency turmeric product. It fights inflammation. It decreases pain. It's an antioxidant. It reduces exercise-induced muscle soreness. That is a main thing, along with inflammation, anti-inflammatory. It fights disease. It's used by many Team USA Olympic athletes, and it's ultimate absorption. The label on this product it says it's an aid for inflammation and muscle soreness recovery from exercise and muscle injury. This product has organic turmeric powder, 1,100 milligrams, which is high potency. It's got 95% standardized curcuminoids, 200 milligrams, and it's got a small amount, 10 milligrams of black pepper extract, piperine. It also has organic ginger root, saffron, and bromelain. This is a food. It is an organic, non-GMO, gluten-free, vegan food. This is healthy for you. We have had no reported side effects. And in the studies, this product fared better than naproxen, Advil, and Tylenol for any pain without the risk of having any side effects from those other non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs. So this is a winner. It's been I can't keep it on the shelves. It is my number one seller. And this is only $36. So it's a great product. It's reasonably priced. It is kosher, and just a winner all around, winner product here. Here's an article on curcumin, new insights to an ancient ingredient against cancer. It is from the International Journal of Molecular Science, 2019. Now, I'm not making any anti-cancer claims on this product. I am strictly just presenting literature here today, and you can do your own math on the literature and come to your own conclusions. I am personally making zero health claims against cancer, but I'm just showing you curcumin in the literature. Curcuma longa ameliorates asthma control in children and adolescents. This is out of the Journal of Ethnopharmacology. This is a double-blind controlled trial from 2019. Is curcumin a possibility to treat inflammatory bowel disease? Answer, yes, it is. Did very well in the study, and it is safe and efficient, and people should consider this to treat that condition. From the Journal of Medical Food, 2018. Let's move on. This is a product. This is the only product I have in my line that gives you instant results. Instantly, you will feel something when you take this product. And what you're going to feel is energy and mental clarity almost immediately. And it says one person dies every 37 seconds in the US from cardiovascular disease. This ultra amino energy is for your brain and cardiovascular system and your energy levels. It is a blood pressure regulator, cholesterol balance, triglyceride balance, and it's increased oxygenation from the nitric oxide production that happens from this product. It helps with physical performance and muscle recovery with athletes. It is also takes the edge off of anxiety. It's known for mood regulation and its ultimate absorption. Here is the label for this. This product contains vitamin C, then your B vitamins, B1 thiamine, B2 riboflavin, and B3 niacinamide. Remember, if some of you taken products with niacin in it, and it will give you that niacin rush or niacin flush. Some people don't like that. So we use a form of niacin that will not give you that flush, and that's called niacinamide. And in our beta testing, we found that nobody had the niacin flush from niacinamide. We also have pantothenic acid, vitamin B6, and 400 mcgs of folic acid. And that would be safe and good for pregnant women. Also, we have all of the aminos in the proprietary blend with the first amino listed, and there's almost 4,000 amino acids in here. And the first one and the most prevalent one is L-arginine. If you read the literature on L-arginine, when L-arginine goes into the body, it converts into nitric oxide synthase. Some of you heard the sports drink called NOS, N-O-S. That is shortened for nitric oxide synthase. And so as we get older, in our 20s, we start decreasing the production of nitric oxide. Nitric oxide production is responsible for vasodilation. It opens up your arteries. It allows your blood flow to go smoothly. It will reduce the blood pressure on those arteries. It will reduce cholesterol levels and triglyceride levels. How do I know this? Go get blood work before you start this product, and get blood work 3 months later and send me an email of your results. I can almost guarantee you're going to reduce your cardiovascular symptoms by changing your diets and drinking more water and taking this supplement. That's been the feedback amongst the healthcare professionals that prescribe this to their patients. So it's a great product. It also has all kinds of aminos in there, from L-taurine, L-lysine, L-glutamine, L-leucine, L-isoleucine, L-valine. It's also got a little bit of green tea extract, which in all the literature is very good synergistically to help the other ingredients work in the body with absorption. Also, it has organic American ginseng with certifications. We have organic maca root, and this is just a great product. It is one of my favorites. I never miss this. I take this at 7 in the morning and I have even keeled energy all day long without a high and without a crash. So that's what I want to say. It does have a tiny bit of caffeine from coffee bean in there, but it's very little. So if you're sensitive to caffeine, then you may not want to take it, but it's a very small amount and it's synergistically in there for the same reason that the green tea leaf extract is in there. The research on it, here's what I'm talking about from 2018. This is from a publication called Current Atherosclerotic Report, and it says functional nitric oxide nutrition to combat cardiovascular diseases. This one's titled Nitric Oxide Synthase Inhibition and Oxidative Stress in Cardiovascular Disease, Possible Therapeutic Targets. This is out of Pharma Therapeutics 2013. This one's out of Neurological Science 2017, High Asymmetric Dimethyl Arginine, Symmetric Dimethyl Arginine, and L-arginine levels in migraine patients. Moving on. Do you eat over 32 superfoods in a day? Most people don't. You know what a supplement means, folks? A supplement means what you are not getting from your diet. That's why we take supplements. If we ate perfectly as human beings, we wouldn't need to supplement, but most of us don't. So we need it. It's more important now than it was when I was 3 and 4 years old and taking my vitamin supplement, my one a day. One a days are not even a thing anymore. You can't get a one a day. Those are ridiculous. You got to target what your needs are. And so we target it with this green alkaline superfood in a capsule. It's called greens. The benefits are it's alkaline, it's not acidic. Cancers love acid. Our diets that we eat, the water that we drink, all of it is acidic. The coffee that we eat, all of that is acidic for our body. We're creating an environment that that's not right. So we need to put an alkaline environment in there. So this is going to improve your immunity, your antioxidant protection. It will also reduce inflammation. It'll also detoxify your body. It'll increase your energy as well. And it aids in weight loss because it improves constipation. In this supplement, if you look at the ingredient list, everything is organic, every single ingredient. Sometimes we can't get an ingredient that's organic. In this case, every ingredient is organic and non-GMO and gluten-free and vegan. Here are the ingredient list. Wheatgrass, organic wheatgrass, and barley grass, and oatgrass, spinach, alfalfa, spirulina, chlorella, nopal, maca, rosehip, chia, fenugreek, goticola, hemp, mesquite powder, sacha inchi seed, flax seed, kale, green tea matcha, eleuthero root, reishi, holy basil, ashwagandha, astragalus, licorice root, ginger root, kelp, orange peel, dulse, beet root, lemon peel, and dandelion root. If you eat a salad that's organic, non-GMO, like this product, then maybe, and you do it every single day, then maybe you won't need this product. But this is the best salad you will ever eat on top of your little iceberg lettuce or your other salads that you eat with only 1 or 2 types of lettuce in there. This is what you need. We're pounding the compacted ingredients into you every single day. So I would supplement if you're not eating all these on a daily basis. Some of the research out of the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition 2020 states a randomized clinical trial of the effect of leafy green vegetables and inorganic nitrates on blood pressure. This is an article called The Effects of Dietary Nitrate on Inflammation and Immune Function and Implications for Cardiovascular Health. This is from Nutritional Review 2019. So those are the articles. The greens is a very popular product, and kids can take it. Kids can take all of my products. I would just give them a lower dose. If it says take 3 capsules a day for an adult, if you have a kid, they can do 1 capsule a day. You can open up the greens and sprinkle it on their food. They don't have to swallow a capsule. Your kids aren't eating their veggies like they should. I would definitely add this to all their foods. They will never even know it's in there. Now, this is my newest supplement. This supplement was supposed to come out in January of 2020. It was held up by the Kosher certifiers because some of the ingredients needed to be changed to pass the Kosher certifiers requirement. And so it got put on hold. And then when it got put on hold, COVID hit. And then I couldn't get my raw materials. There was a supply chain reduction. I couldn't get the raw materials. And it got delayed. This product got delayed. And it actually did not come out, this product, till January of 2021. So this is my newest product. It is my number 2 selling product. It is very popular. It's called Immune Killer T. Killer T stands for killer T cells. It is the strongest immune supplement you are going to find anywhere on the market. I don't care if you go to Whole Foods and Trader Joe's and any health food store. If you want to compare ingredients on an immune supplement, I totally urge you to do your homework. Go compare ingredients to any immune supplement on the market to this one. And I'll go over the ingredients in 1 second. But this one's health benefits include immune support, immune boosting, T cell production, antiviral, anti-inflammatory. It's preventative health care and ultimate absorption. And I'm going to go over the ingredients. By the way, this product retails for about $45. The Immune Killer T cell, it's to boost your immune system's response to viruses and challenges. It also will help T cell production remain high. Let me tell you what a T cell is, and I'll tell it in shortened terms. The immune system has 4 phases to respond to an invader. The invader could be a bacteria, a virus, or any challenge that the immune system is being challenged with. The first phase is called the army. The army is your immune system immediately attacks the invading agent. And if the invading agent somehow gets through the phase 1 of the immune response, then it gets attacked by the T cells. Those are called killer T cells or sniper cells. Those are your snipers. They're like your people in the Israeli army that are sitting in a building just waiting for someone to come through. And if someone came through, the sniper gets them. And that's what the killer T cells are. Most viruses that enter your system never get past phase 1 and phase 2 of your immune response. Phase 3 is another layer of killer cells. And phase 4, it goes into your bloodstream. And that's when it's dangerous, when an invading agent enters your bloodstream. So nothing's going to enter my bloodstream. Hopefully, God gave me a bloodstream that's pure. I'm not invading my bloodstream with anything. So that's my philosophy on the bloodstream. So I want my bloodstream to be pure, and I want my natural defenses to invade any invader that enters my body. They say we have about 150,000 viruses in our body at any one time. So obviously, not every virus is getting us. So we all have, pretty decent immune systems, unless we are in a high risk group, which means major comorbidities, elderly, bedridden, sick individuals are not going to fare well with any virus, including a common cold. So we need to boost our immune systems throughout the year, and these are the ingredients in this product: vitamin B6, a very large amount of vitamin D3, 5,000 IUs, a good amount of vitamin C, a good amount of magnesium, biglycinate, chelate, trax. Also, I don't know if you've heard of selenium. Selenium is wonderful booster of the immune response. Also, zinc. In all the literature, zinc, major zinc biglycinate, chelate from Trax, another great immune system booster. And then we have the proprietary blend. Take a look. Take a look at my proprietary blend in this immune supplement. And this is amazing. And like I said, I challenge you to find any of these ingredients in any of your other products. We have in the proprietary blend organic olive leaf extract powder, organic maitake mushroom, shiitake mushroom, reishi mushroom, a Brazilian mushroom called Agaricus blasi, which is wonderful for the immune response. We have organic ginger, organic licorice root. We have something called Andrographis paniculata, which is unbelievable immune supplement. We have a larch arabinogalactin from the North American larch tree right here in the US. We have an abundance of arabinogalactin, and that's in here. It's amazing for the immune system, as well as ashwagandha and astragalus. I challenge you once again, go find an immune even half as good, and I will be shocked. This product is amazing. I take 3 capsules every day. I haven't gotten anything, and I feel 100% strong, even though I'm around patients that are sick all the time. So this product is an amazing immune system boosting product. I think everybody should take this product, and it's also got the track certifications. It's certified by Truly Kosher, and it is an amazing organic and kosher product. Here's some of the research on that. This one's published out of Nutritional Metabolism 2016. It's called Does Larch Arabinogalactin Enhance Immune Function? A review of the mechanistic and clinical trials. I'm not smart enough to make up everything. Every ingredient in all my products are based on the medical literature and the clinical trials of each ingredient. That's how I decided. Then I got together with a team of biochemists who helped synergistically put the right amounts in there, because I am not a biochemist. That's out of my area of expertise. So I hired excellent biochemists, and they decide what is going to be in the product. And so the biochemists put it together for me. So the next product that we have in our line is called, the next article is Antivirus Research of the triterpenoids in licorice root. Now, I'm not talking about red vines, I'm talking about licorice root and organic licorice root. And it's antivirus research on licorice. That's why licorice root is in this supplement. Also, the effect of olive leaf extract on upper respiratory illness in high school athletes. How many athletes and elderly and your grandparents and your parents have breathing and respiratory issues? Number one, their posture is probably rounded with their head forward and rounded, humped posture that interferes with your breathing. I want everybody in the audience to do one quick thing with me right now. Roll your shoulders forward, bring your head forward, and try to take a deep breath. Okay, now I want you to bring your shoulders back, bring your head back and up and long, and now try to take a deep breath. You see how much oxygen and respiratory increase you will get from just your posture? Most people are walking around with poor posture and they're having breathing issues, especially with COVID, which affects the upper respiratory. Now, when you look at the supplements that have an effect on upper respiratory, olive leaf extract has a major effect. This is from Nutrients Publication 2019. Vitamin C and SARS coronavirus. This is out of the Journal of Antimicrobial Chemotherapy, 2003, when SARS came out. Now we're dealing with SARS coronavirus 2, which has almost extremely similar characteristics as SARS coronavirus 1. The immune enhancing role of vitamin C and zinc and the effect on clinical considerations. This is out of the Annals of Nutritional Metabolism, 2006. Going back to basics, the basics without all those great immune mushrooms that I have in this product. You go back to the basics of vitamin C and zinc in the clinical studies. There are a ton of refereed medical research on those supplements. And I personally do not understand how come the United States is not talking about these as preventative and therapeutic treatments for viruses, because they are, especially in the literature. Zinc is a gatekeeper of immune function. This is 2017 out of Nutrients. And the last supplement, this is the only supplement in my line that's not kosher. It will be kosher very soon. We're waiting for our kosher certification. We finally found a kosher supplier of type 1 hydrolyzed collagen protein. So let me start and explain the product, and then we'll talk about the future kosher certification for this. But let me tell you what this is. It's for your skin, nails, hair, tendons, muscle, organs, and your gut, stomach health and the strength of your body. This is going to help tighten up your body. This is called type 1 hydrolyzed collagen protein, which makes up about 70% of your total body's protein. It improves your gut health, your joints, your skin and hair, your wound healing, your muscle mass, and its ultimate absorption in your body. And let me go over the ingredients of this. This one is, well, let me tell you what type 1 hydrolyzed collagen bovine is. And like I said, this is the only product in my line that's not certified kosher yet. Will be very soon. Type 1 is means it comes from an organic grass-fed cow hide, which is the thick skin of an organic grass-fed cow. The reason I use this collagen is because it's so super strong. The other types of collagen protein, type 2, comes from the hooves of a GMO-fed cow and from the chicken feet. Type 3 collagen comes from caged chicken feet, where the chickens stand in their own urine and poop their whole lives. They're fed GMO soy, and it's a terrible product. And most women's face creams are made from type 3 collagen protein, and none of those are kosher. So we finally found a kosher sourced cow, and we're going to be making our type 1 hydrolyzed collagen from that source in the future, in the near future. So look for that in coming soon. Also, hydrolyzed means the collagen is broken down into a peptide by the form of breaking it down through a chemical reaction with water and the amino acid called protease, which breaks down the protein. Some of the things I recommend overall for you guys is eating organic, non GMO, and kosher. You need to start exercising daily. There's no excuses anymore for you not preventing disease. You have to exercise. It's got to be part of your spiritual and your physical daily routine. Exercise yourself spiritually. Do more prayer, learn more Torah, do more mitzvahs. And in order to do more mitzvahs, you have to take care of your physical body just as much as your spiritual body. And then supplement. What you're not getting in your diet is what you need to give your body. You need to balance the body out, get adjusted. If you've never been to a good chiropractor, find one. I highly recommend it. It's a big piece of the puzzle for you and your children. And then removing physical, mental, and chemical stress from your body and improve your sleep posture. Don't wait. Take control of your life now. And I put some testimonials. You can go to my website to read them all.
Mark?
And today, oh, hi, Leah.
Hi, how are you? Yeah, you have a question in the chat. If you ship to Israel?
Okay, let me move it. Do you ship to Israel? Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely, I do. I will ship. I just have to. Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I do ship. I just have to get the shipping charges, and yeah, I absolutely do that.
You said something earlier about calcium and what you shouldn't take it together with, or something like that. Can you repeat that?
No, you need to take calcium with magnesium and D in order for it to get absorbed by the bone. There's literally thousands of studies that say calcium without magnesium or D is worthless.
But so I read some studies that says you're not supposed to take them at the same time.
Those are not true. And
really?
Yeah, I have never read anything. I'm not saying that doesn't exist, but the bulk of literature says they have to have those things together to get absorbed. What's the purpose of not taking them at the same time? I don't really know. So
you have so I'm gonna introduce you. Are you quite finished? Do you have more to
let me see if I'm finished here. You get 10% off your first order and free shipping. Except to Israel, I got to charge you a little bit for getting it to Israel. But let's see. We also have wholesale pricing if you buy in bulk. And I put my phone number on here, 949-707-5785, or go to my website or you can email me at organics. Remember, organics is spelled with 2 C's at the end. Organics, absolutely pure at gmail.com, or organicsabsolutelypure.com is our website.
You have another question.
Go ahead.
No, it says somebody asked us, so someone can technically take all of these every day.
Yeah, I kind of made them that way. They could definitely take all of them every day. There's no side effects with any of them. Certain of these products I take in the evening, and other ones I take in the morning. Like the amino acids give you energy, the greens give you energy. So you want to take those in the morning. And then the other ones you could take either anytime during the day or in the evening. The best time to take the minerals, the turmeric, and the immune happen to be at night. So I take those in the evening.
So I have one of our sponsors I'm going to be announcing now again, the Tree of Life RX. You mentioned that you sell retail, right?
We sell retail, we sell wholesale, And
Okay.
yeah,
The Tree of Life RX is a new store in Brooklyn. Yeah, they are one of the sponsors of our event, and it would
I would
be
love to be in the Tree of Life in Brooklyn. My
yes.
daughter lived
uh,
in Crown Heights for 4 years, and then she moved to Queens for a year, and now she's in Los Angeles.
So
And
I'm putting up now. Can you see my screen?
yeah, I could see your screen.
Okay, so I'm putting up now their
Let me
flyer.
see the
Like,
Tree of Life.
yeah,
Tree of Life RX, where we just wrote it down.
and they
And
have
their
their number
number
there at
is
the bottom. Yeah,
718-336-0900.
right.
treeofliferx.com. Yeah, I'll definitely contact them. I would love them to carry my product. I think it would be a big seller in Brooklyn. And I'm mostly on the West Coast. So I would love to go into the New York market. I think there's a big need for it. And especially for an organic kosher product like mine, I think it'd be a major thing to have.
Yeah, I know a lot about vitamins. I've done extensive research, and your presentation was really amazing, I have to say.
Thank you so much. I I speak for a living, so I'm kind of good at doing these presentations. I've been doing them to doctors for almost 30 years, and I do them every single week. I'm on the road every Thursday traveling and doing a 12-hour seminar for relicensing for chiropractors all over the United States and all over the world actually. And so I've been doing this a lot. But I appreciate you giving me an opportunity to branch into, like I said, the East Coast market. I know you got a lot of people from the East Coast watching your programs, and I would love to be a part of it in the future. I think this is a great topic for everybody.
Yeah,
We all
yeah.
need.
I
Yeah.
would definitely have some more connections for you that I will email you, and I'll send you some stores around here that would love to have your products, I'm
Oh my
sure.
gosh, that would be wonderful. I really appreciate it.
No
And
problem.
like I said, I'm just getting into the retail market, and I would love to be a part of it in New York.
Sounds great. Yeah, it
Is
was
there
really,
is there any questions I could take from the listeners right now? You
yeah.
could just unmute yourself and ask a question.
I'm gonna stop sharing. Okay, I stopped sharing my screen so somebody can ask questions.
You could just unmute
Okay.
yourself.
Yeah.
Anybody?
Anybody have
Abraham, you have any questions
questions?
for me? Hannah Brenner, Simcha, Aronov, any questions you want to ask me? Or you could just say hello if you want.
I think
I
so. Hold
don't
on.
bite. I don't bite.
I'm gonna check my phone because somebody might want to ask you a question. They just,
Hello.
oh
Hi,
Yes,
yeah.
how
how
you
are you?
doing, Simo?
Good, how are you? Yeah,
Good.
so I work in Tree of Life. If maybe you can send us some email of what you just said,
Should
I'll
I
I'm gonna
make
contact
it?
you.
send you the recording, Sam. I'll send you the recording.
Should I put it attention to you?
Yeah.
All right. SIMHO
Thank you.
ARONOV. And we'll send it to you. We'll get
Yes,
you the
thank you
stuff.
so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Anyone
Okay.
else? Okay. Well, Leah, thank you so much. Once again, I appreciate you, and I appreciate your company, and I wish you guys nothing but the best of health and the
Thank you.
best of luck and success in all you do and all your listeners. And may we have a peaceful and free health year for all of us.
Thank you, Bezrat Hashem.
Yes,
Thank you.
Baruch Hashem, Baruch Hashem.
Yes,
Thank
thank you
you.
so much for your presentation. It was really amazing. Really appreciate
Yes,
it.
thanks. Looking forward to getting a copy of it. I'll watch it back.
Yeah, I will. I'll send everything out tonight or tomorrow.
Okay, great. Thanks.
Okay.
Thank you all for coming. I really appreciate it.